Hello people, it's your boss man back again with another video, and this time it's Manchester United with Chelsea, the preview. Been waiting for this game for absolutely ages. It's such a big game for us. Obviously everything that's happened between Conte and Jose Mourinho throughout the season has led up to this point. You know, a lot of talk has happened between the managers. It's been absolutely ridiculous, some of the things that have flipping been spoken about. But honest to God, Jose has talked so much BS. He has to flipping put in a performance here, and of course the players have to back it, and they need to be up for this game. And I'm hoping, because of what's happened between the two managers, our team will be up and ready for this game, and obviously it's at Old Trafford as well, which will benefit us massively. Just to quickly touch upon the Sevilla game. Yeah, I was massively disappointed in the manner in which we went about our sort of duties, or whatever you would call it as. I just don't agree with that sort of negativity, basically. Look, don't get me wrong, we needed to get a result there. We kind of got a result. I think it was half a job done. If I'd say about 35% of a job done, because we needed that away goal to make it 50% for me personally. I just don't think it's acceptable to park the bus in that manner or be that defensive against a team like Sevilla. You know, you saw Spurs go to Juventus and get 2-2 draw, so that's kind of where my frustration has come from. If Spurs can go to Juventus and be ambitious and get a fantastic result, why the hell can't we do that against Sevilla? We weren't playing someone like Barcelona, Juventus, or one of the big teams. Don't get me wrong, Sevilla are a decent team, but they showed on that day that they haven't got that much quality in their team, and their back foot is absolutely piss poor. And Tony registered one shot on target was absolutely pathetic. But that aside, we have got a decent result there. But yeah, going into this game, yeah, I suppose the manner in which we played against Sevilla does kind of dishearten me. I'm not going to lie, slightly going into this game. I've been very positive throughout the season. I've been backing Jose throughout. But I just don't know, just lately, it's just constant negative tactics, and I just don't understand what the situation is with some of our players. I don't understand why Martial's not getting a game. I don't understand why Sanchez is playing in his position. I just don't really know what the balance of the team is. I don't know what lineup to expect. I don't know why Pogba's not playing on form. The defence has been shambolic, by the way. If we defend like that against the likes of Chelsea, we're going to get absolutely annihilated. Make no mistake about it. You saw them against Barcelona. I thought they had a pretty decent game. Of course, they drew 1-1, and it was a mistake from, I think it was Christensen, if I'm not mistaken, who gave the ball away, and obviously Barca do what Barca do best, which is obviously punish teams. But yeah, in general, Chelsea were fantastic in that game for me personally. They set up really well, they countered well, and if they do that against us, we're going to be in for an absolute nightmare. And I think Morata's going to be back for them. Obviously, for me personally, I think he's a bit underrated. I think his hold-up play is fantastic. His link-up play is good. Obviously, his finishing has been absolutely shocking. But you saw what he did to us in the first game. He had that absolutely sublime header. I know since then he hasn't been fantastic, but just in general, I think it was something that shouldn't be gone unnoticed, so to speak. I just really hope we don't underestimate any of their players in general. But anyways, better that all in mind, I'm going to quickly go through the lineup and obviously what I expect. Basically, I'm just going to do what I would do, because there's no point doing what Jose would do, because I don't have a flipping clue anymore. I'm not going to lie, I'm a bit frustrated with things going on. Yeah, so we're in the yellow, then the red. Obviously, Chelsea tend to play with a 3 at the back, 4-3, 3-4-3 out of Madrid. We'll start with our team first. We've got David De Gea in there, Valencia right back, who I thought was absolutely shocking. This is basically what I would do, of course. So Valencia, then I'll play Bay, and I would play, I think Rojo's not fit, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll go Bay, Lindelof. For me personally, Bay has to play. I said this against Sevilla, but surely he has to play now. Left back, I would love to see Luke Shaw. He won't do that, but I would play Luke Shaw. Anyways, midfield 3 of McTominay, Matic and Pogba, absolute given. On the right, Sanchez. On the left, Martial. And up top, Lukaku. If you agree with what I've said, feel free to drop your comments. Or if you disagree, of course, let a brother know, all that good stuff. Chelsea team. Okay, so I'm not going to go through their lineup because obviously I don't know who he's going to play. I know Christensen is an absolute fantastic centre-back. I actually really rate him. Azpilicueta is phenomenal as well on his day. They have got some decent players, of course. They've got Kante, who's been causing problems over the years. Just noticeably last season scoring passes twice, if I'm not mistaken. Hazard for me is the danger man. Willian's been fantastic. I would imagine it's going to be them two partying Morata. And that's for me is where the real test is going to be. Hazard, Morata and Willian is a very good front three. I think Willian's a very underrated player and very underappreciated. But yeah, just in general regarding our team, for me personally, Martial has to play this game on the left and Sanchez has to play on the right. It's as simple as that. We need to win this game because Liverpool have actually just won today 4-1. So we have to get these 3 points. It's very important. I'm not sure if we're going down to third. I think we might have on goal difference, but That aside, these 3 points are massive for us because obviously it would push us further past Chelsea, and if I'm not mistaken, they got Man City next as well, so potentially kind of obviously open up a bit of a sort of distance between us and Chelsea. But in general, the way we need to play, first and foremost, intensity is been lacking massively. At the moment, we're just giving loads of space to the opposition team to have the ball. I want our players to be pressing them and get in their face as quick as we possibly can. I just don't understand what's happening. Basically, this is what seems to happen. Just say, for example, that Sanchez, he'll go press him on his own. The second person won't press. Therefore, they'll just pass the ball around Sanchez. If you're going to play football, right, you've got to play as a team. If you want to press, you got to press as a team. If you want to sit, you got to sit as a team. If you want to keep the ball, you got to keep the ball as a team. Other individuals have to be making space for the person on the ball to find a pass. At the moment, it does not feel like a team. It feels very disjointed. It feels like individuals who are trying their best to link up, but it's just not there at the moment. A lot of talk has been going on in social media regarding Sanchez, and was it a bad signing? I honestly don't understand how people can say Sanchez is a bad signing. He's a fantastic player, a lot better than what we have. If people are saying it's unbalanced the team, I completely understand where they're coming from. However, I just don't think it's anything to do with Sanchez. In actual fact, it's just down to Jose Mourinho pissing about the team. If it's quite a simple thing, put Sanchez where Lingard was and put Martial where he was. It's not difficult. Sanchez is better than Lingard, and he runs as much as Lingard, if not more than Lingard, and Martial was fine where he was. So I don't understand where the unbalanced agenda has arisen from. Speaking of agenda, stuff surrounding Pogba, again, it's getting a bit boring now. Why is Pogba so criticised regularly? Mainly because it's price tag, but just in general, just give it a rest. At the end of the day, right, he's a young lad, he's only 24. Yes, he hasn't been fantastic. However, everyone goes through bad patches, and honest to God, it's just getting a bit boring. People are getting on his back constantly. Just give the player some flipping credit when it's due. He's been fantastic throughout the season. Yes, he's had a bad spell, but in general, people are just getting a bit too carried away now at the moment. I just think people are just a bit fickle, if I'm being quite frankly honest. But yeah, just again, just regarding the game, in general, Hazard is the main threat. That's an absolute given. Kante will obviously be fantastic for them, but Hazard, for me, if we can stop Hazard from playing, hopefully McTominay and Matic can keep him flipping occupied, because for me personally, if we can keep Hazard quiet, we'll definitely have a good chance of winning this game. We have to win this game. Like I said, we've got to have intensity. I want to see the ball move quickly through the flipping thirds, not at a slow pace that we have been doing in the last couple of games, and I want to see some attacking intent. I'm so tired of flipping getting happy when we make a couple of 1-2s, because it's that sort of what's the word, is that flipping rare that we play a couple of good 1-2s that I actually get happy when we do it, because it's, you know, we just never see it. It's a bit pathetic, to be honest with you. We're Manchester United, we have to be winning this game. We're at Old Trafford, we have no excuses. We have to go for them. Yes, there's a potential we might get exposed because the defence isn't, well, at its best at the moment, but with Bailly and Lindelof there, I do have faith in that team. I think Luke Shaw, for me, has to play. Ashley Young is not a left back, make no mistake about it. He can't do anything there. He doesn't overlap, he doesn't give us width. Also, Alonso as well for Chelsea is someone that needs to be marked as well. We need to keep an eye on him. If I'm not mistaken, he'll be on Valencia's side, and Valencia the other day was absolutely shocking. So I really hope he ups his game and keeps an eye on Alonso, because that guy will sneak in and get a couple of goals as well, obviously at the back post. I think Valencia's position has been shocking. Smalling has to be on the bench for me. That chance that De Gea saved, absolutely phenomenal, of course, but what the hell is Smalling and Valencia between him? It's just diabolical defending. It's just not acceptable for our standards at all. I just don't understand what the hell is going on. Just a bit frustrating, but like I said, in general, I just want to see some attacking football, because I'm not going to go into too much detail, because every time I do go into detail, I do the complete opposite of what I've requested. But yeah, please just be on the front foot, play with a bit of passion and play with a bit of desire, and be willing to win that second ball as well. I swear to God, the amount of time we don't win the second ball at the moment, it's just no one in the flipping team has got a pair of flipping cojones and just wanting to flip and win the game. You've got to be winning this game for Jose Mourinho, because he's chatted so much BS. We've got to back you up now. If you talk the talk, you've got to flip and walk the walk now, boys. I'm sick and tired of defensive performance. Up your flipping game and show us fans why you're fit to wear the flipping shirt. But that aside, I'm just going to leave it there, because I'm going to get really pissed off otherwise, because I'm still annoyed from the Sevilla game, as you can probably tell. I'm just going to go for a flipping boring 1-0. No, I don't even care. Just win the flipping game. We need the 3 points. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe, drop a like, share. If there's anything that you want me to discuss, you know, in the future videos, by all means, let me know. If there's anything you disagree with me, if there's anything that I've missed out that you think that is really important for this game, obviously, like I said, Hazard is massively important. If we can keep him quiet, obviously, Willian showed his capabilities as well. if we can keep Hazard quiet, I think he will nullify a lot of their attack, because a lot of the attack does go through Hazard, and I think that's just a given. Obviously, Fabregas has got the ability to pick out Morata. We've seen that time and time game as well, Aspilicueta, that kind of thing as well. So we need to be wary of Morata running behind as well, because obviously that's where he got his goal from last time. But in general, I think if we keep Hazard quiet, we've got a very good chance of nullifying the attack. I've got a feeling he's going to play this morning because of the fact Morata is playing. Obviously, he's good in the air. I really hope it's Bale Lindelof, but we'll see what Jose does. Anyway, drop a like, and I shall be back with a match reaction after the game. Hopefully, it's a win. Come on, United!